Alright, what's going on, tube viewers? Today we have a really sweet gun. BB gun, that is. Actually, pellet gun this time. It is the Sig Sauer M17 variant of the 320. Military edition, I guess you would call it. It is the authentic weight and balance and handling. 177 caliber pellets, not BBs. A replica of the U.S. Army's M17 pistol, 20 round magazine, full blowback, metal slide, semi-auto, but it is a non-locking back after last bullet slide, unfortunately. And it also says shoots like a Sig because it is one. I mean, sure. Let's take a flip over to the side of the box here. M17, all your basic warnings. On the back, we have velocity up to 430 feet per second. Now, I usually find that companies undershoot just to be safe. But to me, this sounds a little bit high. Now, I also read on here, it says velocity. Results may vary based upon ammo weight, temperature, and altitude. So, I guess if you've got like a 6-gram pellet on Mount Everest, sure, we'll get 430 feet per second. But otherwise, I think it's going to be lower around the 400 range with your average 7.4 grain or 7.9 grain or pellets. It's obviously CO2 powered by a 12 gram CO2, 0.177 pellet, 20 round magazine, and it's a belt fed. It says RPM, 20 round RPM. Maybe that's it's not rounds per minute because it's just the capacity, but it is this belt fed magazine that's kind of fluctuates. I guess that stands for something. You can figure it out yourself. The barrel length is 4.6 inches. It has a accessory Picatinny rail underneath, and it's a polymer frame and metal slide. Well, let's crack into her here. I have been in and out before. Toss that there. This plastic out of here. And some other doctors in here. Register online today for your warranty. I got that gun there as well. You know what? The Sig line of air guns is, they're high quality. I mean, I'm not here to talk shit about them. They are some of the best air guns that you can buy. No doubt. Quality, realism, everything about them. There's the one thing that I personally don't like. It's not a deal breaker necessarily, but I like a true double and single action trigger. It makes that much of a difference for me. You can see I don't believe that's a full blowback. Might be close, but it's got a pretty stout spring in there. But again, it doesn't catch and lock open, which just sucks. It does have the ambidextrous safety, both sides, which does not lock your trigger, but it disengages the firing mechanism. So when you have CO2 and bullets in there, all you're doing is spinning the belt-fed mag that we'll take a look at also. Now, every time you eject your mag also, you lose a little bit of CO2, and that's because it's got this separate mechanism all inside here. Now, for the one cool thing about the CO2 installation is that there's no Allen key to screw around with. I'm sure if you are into this hobby, you know that you just get a giant collection of Allen keys, and some of them are metric, some are imperial. You know what I mean? There's little differences, so you do end up having to hold on to them just to make sure you have that perfect fit and you don't strip any bolts. But this design here is pretty smart. It's much better, so that you don't really have to worry about that. Now, I oil my guns up. This one's pre-oiled. I suggest you do so. Put it on all the valves and things like that. And another benefit to this design is once you install and break through the seal, you'll notice you don't lose any CO2 on that end. Well, check this out. Look at that. Online, first time. Oh, here. Let's just shove it in the gun. Wow, you know what? Frozen up now. Totally locked open. And completely screwed this aspect of the review. Well, let's get rid of that and pause her here. I'm going to let that cool down, and that's the first time that's ever happened to me anyway on this here, but maybe that's a common problem because you do have an extra seal in here also on there, and another one inside the gun as well that you have to worry about and deal with. But wow, that's the first time that has ever happened. And you know what? It would not lock in the gun either. No shit. No, you know what? I'm just gonna let it warm up. Well, maybe people won't like that too much, but I mean, I've had the gun for almost, I'm going on 3 months now. I've used it quite a bit, and I have not had any issue like that before. So we are experiencing that together for the first time. Now, I do have a variety of pellets here, and I guess for our tests, we'll go with the lightest. No, that's just my extra round. I guess we'll go with the lightest ones that I have available. Maybe one day I'll do another video where I try different types of pellets through them and chronograph them, but for this review, so here's your belt fed magazine here, and it's also a little spring-loaded doctor that you pop in to here in the mag itself, and it can only go in one way. Let's load her up here. I can't believe that happened. You know, I'm not sure if I'll leave that in or not. Maybe I will. We'll see how it goes. So other than that, I've never had an issue with any. And try and get this in. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll let that sit. Let's take the gun apart here while we got the clip out, because I know you need to do that. So to do so, you need to pull back the slide, line it up with your release here, and the back pops up to pull forward. The entire mechanism does not come out, but you can take the slide off like so and get into here. I think you can even get that out, but I definitely don't want to. Maybe change your spring if you ever needed to. There are a couple of other springs up in there as well that add with the blowback action. And in here you can see this doctor fires against something inside here, against the back of there, and then blows on this. There's a pin back in there and that blows on that. And now I'll try and make sure that it's looking down inside there, but you can see every time you push the trigger how the trigger is actually what's moving the belt for the magazine. So that's where you lose out on getting any kind of single action trigger like a real gun. I'm not sure, actually. Maybe for a striker fire pistol it's not like that. Maybe it is. I don't know, but you don't get it for the air gun. Okay, Jesus fucking Christ, I want to get on with this goddamn review of this piece, this awesome gun. So, try and put her back together like so. Locks back. Gauge. There we go. And poof. And now we're all locked back into place. All right, we've got our stick Maggie all loaded up here. She slides through nice and smooth. Let's get her lined up for a shot. Close her up. Hop her in there. And what I was trying to say earlier about it was that this thing will fire out pretty much spring loaded anyway. And sometimes it'll fire out on you when you push the button. So this little lever here for taking it apart, and then there's a little wheel on the end there. And I am going to pray to God that this thing doesn't leak. Nope, she leaked again. There, let's shove it in. All right, stopped. Kaboom. All right, well. God's fucking name. feels pretty damn cold. Completely empty. Well, there you have it, guys. Sometimes shit just doesn't turn out the way you want it to. And I don't know. It's amazing when stuff happens like this. So I've checked online, and this is a common problem apparently. Well, at least it's happened to quite a few other people before. And I guess you can tap out these two pieces right here. Pins, these two pins. And this mechanism will come out. And there's a couple of seals that you can screw around with. But the bad part is that once it starts leaking CO2 and it freezes it up, it kind of makes it stick open, which makes it freeze even more, which just makes it get worse and worse and worse. So you know what? I've warmed it up. I've fucking done everything I can think of. Oh, you know what? No way. I think I can see the seal that's popped out. Yeah, there is a broken seal in there. Wow. Okay. Camera. Check this out. Inside there. Hold on. There is a black piece of rubber in front. See that? In front of the goddamn pin. And the pin, the pin that pushes into there wears against that, apparently. Every time it gets pushed in. Son of a bitch. So I am expecting this one to fail as well, but we might as well just do it to prove to ourselves, yep, that's the problem. Okay, well, if it starts to happen, I'll try and shove it in there as fast as I can. Okay, now that time it didn't happen until I put it in the gun. Bummer. You can hear. Probably just order another one of these. And I don't know. I guess I'll try and fix it. Maybe do a video of that as well. See how successful it is. Anyway, guys, that was our attempted review of the Sig M17. All in all, it's a beautiful gun, but after 3 months of shooting it, for that kind of stuff to happen, you know, it's really tough to be okay with that kind of stuff. Okay, guys, so I'm back, and I've attempted to fix this little doohickey here. Now, there was a little metal ring in there, and that little metal washer pops out, and there's a black small rubber washer inside there, and it was kind of blocked on the one end with a piece broken off, but it didn't look to me like it was that bad. So I'm going to see if I can get this back in there. Oh, fuck me. Never mind. Alright, this is gonna be ridiculous, but I gotta get it done. I'd say that makes more sense. God, this is pretty wild, just the way that it all lines up. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I think it's relatively close. This washer looks good. As long as I can line this up and find my flat edge. God, where is that flat edge? Are you kidding me? Fuck, I've never seen anything this fucking dumb in my life. I tell ya. Okay. Spin it until she falls into place here. Maybe it's like so. You'd think that makes sense. You know, lined up like that. Flat edges to the sides. You know, that would make sense to me. Tapping in. No, it's not tapping in anymore. It needs to be at the bottom. Okay. So now it needs to be at the bottom. And these doctors are going to have to go through this way. That's got to be. Yep. Alright, so pins back in. Those taps back down.
on flush. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Fucking moment of truth here, boys. Last chance. Let's see if we fixed it. Probably not. Holy shit! I did it! I fixed it! Woohoo! God damn, I can't believe it. I am not used to fixing shit. That's what a man would do, though. He would just fix the damn thing. And that's what I just goddamn did. Didn't I? You saw it here. Got it on videotape. Nobody can fucking deny it. I did it. My own 2 hands. Anyway, wasn't that hard. Sorry I'm being so dramatic. I'm happy I didn't have to waste another $75 fucking dollars on another clip to finish this review. Because you know what? This gun's pretty sweet. And I like it a lot. I was not wanting to talk shit about it at all. I don't know if you could tell that I did not want to talk shit about it. Even though it failed on me in the middle of my goddamn review. What the odds are of that is, that's got to be like 1 in 100,000. Well, maybe 1 in 10,000. Maybe even 1 in 1,000, but shit, who cares? It happened, and I was just not happy about it because I enjoy shooting this gun. It's fun. It's otherwise well built. It's kind of a neat design for the clip. Looks like an extended mag, you know. It's just a cool looking replica air gun. And it's pellet, you know, not BB, so that's cool. And it's fun to buy different kinds of ammo. Test all that kind of shit out. But anyway, oh, load the mag back up here. And we will get into our chronograph test. Make sure she all floats around nice and smooth. Close her up. Pop her in. Shove her in like so. So this is where
Are you fucking kidding me? I hope that was something to do with what was left over. That was a little depressing, what just happened there. Alright guys, we're here attempting to do the chronograph for the Sig M17. We're not too sure, are we? But here goes nothing. Nope. Complete, utter fucking failure. Well, that's it, folks. That's all she wrote. That's it. Trashing this guy. Piece of shit. No, I just gotta get a new mag. Yeah, it's real fucking great, Sig Sauer. Have the gun for less than 3 goddamn months and it breaks? This is bullshit.